Welcome to Money Talks with Lou. I actually have that noise. We should just do it. I hope you guys are well. I'm so excited we're here. This is officially like our first day. You can come and join me where you watch me, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook business page, Facebook personal page. We will be here live every single day, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, for a good 10, 20, 30 minutes max. Really excited for the opportunity to come to you wherever you are through whatever device, whether you're on a phone or you're watching through a computer. My hope is that this becomes a part of who you are, what you do, and how you run your money. So welcome to Money Talks with Lou. My mission is to help 10,000 female entrepreneurs stack $10,000 cash in a savings account within their business. My motive has come from a place of being someone who once didn't have that kind of money, and now being the person who has that kind of money and much more. It's a lot easier to run a business. It's a lot easier to step into freedom. It's a lot easier to actually operate when you've got money in the bank. So in my head, if I can help 10,000 female entrepreneurs stack $10,000, that's $100 million stacked for these companies, 10,000 companies, and we go up from there and we go up from there. And so really excited to be here with you to go through this. And one of the elements is that in 2006, when I was pregnant with my third child, we ended up going very near bankruptcy. It's a $3 to bankruptcy kind of story. And simply put, in my business, we had a client that was 80% of our income. And once they found out I was pregnant, they fired me. And yes, it is allowed. 100% it is allowed, and it's real. We had to claw back from there. So really excited to be with you guys. My goal is to answer questions that you bring, whether you bring it through Instagram, where I have a link for our SpeakPipe, and you can leave an audio message. You don't have to leave your name or give me any of your information. You literally push the button and you start to leave a message, and we'll listen to your message. I'll answer your question. Or whether you leave me messages in DM, and we will get those answered for you. So we are going to be together Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. If for some reason we can't come live, we'll let you know the day before. If something comes up that we can't go live, tech issues, we'll definitely put it through our social media and let you know. So if you're joining me live, I would love to hear from you. I can see we got some people on YouTube. We got some people here on Instagram. Loving this so much. And a question came through today from a dear colleague of mine, and she knows where to go when she needs her money help. And so the specific question, hello, Kim. If you guys are on, say hi. I love to say hi wherever you're at. This specific question came up, and she was asking if there is an energetic connection between the money coming in and the element of something always happening. So maybe you're in this. Let me know if you're a part of this and you've seen this in your life, okay? I really want to hear from you guys wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's live or recorded. Shout back. You can also ask questions in the comments. I will happily answer them for you as well, okay? Every day, Monday to Friday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. But she said, like, money comes in and then it's like something happens, and then it has to go out. So for example, maybe money comes in and now you need a new furnace, or something happens with your car, or a bill comes in that you weren't expecting. Has this ever happened to you guys? Let me know in the chat. Would love to hear from you, because this is real. This is real, and it's a pattern. So yes, I do strategic work with money, but I also do energetic. I am the one to go to if you want to master your energetics and strategy around money. And I do believe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what I've seen over the last 25 years, I do believe with a shadow of a doubt, in order to master money and you become the master of money, you need both. You need the energetics and you need the strategy. I watch people with energetics come through and their money goes out as fast as it comes in because they have no strategy. I get really up close and personal with you right now. I hit my mouth on my phone, on my microphone. But when you have strategy and no energetics, it's like the money can't move. So we do both here. We pair both. So she was asking, like, do you think it's an energetic thing where money comes in and then something just surprisingly happens? And from this element, the answer is yes. And the cool thing is she gave me some of her backstory, and I know who it is. So she's amazing. She gave me a bit of backstory, and her backstory is a bit like my backstory. So I'd be happy to share that with you from the space of how you handle money, the habits, the patterns, the codes, I call them, in your mind do come from upbringing. And so she, like me, felt like we really raised ourselves. And when you get into that energy of having to fight or survive in order to make it, in order to literally live out the life that you want, the life that you need, it's like we thrive in survival mode. We thrive when things are working. We're like not working. It's like, oh my, so I'm wanting to play this. Oh my gosh, my bank account is getting low. Now it's time to push the pedal. Now it's time to push the go button. It is a real thing. And that when we are sitting on a whole bunch of cash, we chill out. And the element is we can create a structure within our actual physical money to support that. See, I'm not here to take you out of the mode that you thrive in. I am here to help you build strategies that work with the modes you thrive in. A lot of people that do money, business, finance, they get into the energy of like, how can I fix this person? How can I change their habits? How can I shift their patterns? I'm not about that. I see your pattern. Now let's build a strategy to support that pattern. If you choose to change that pattern at some point, that's completely on you and up to you if you want to do that. But in the end, it's not about changing who you are. It's not about changing what's working for you. It's about creating a strategy. And so, do I think there is an energetic connection, an energetic pull to be in this space of when, for example, money comes in, you're like, oh my gosh, I have this money. It's so great. Oh, by the way, your car broke down. Oh, by the way, something happened with your property. Oh, by the way, you need to pay for this. Oh, by the way, surprise, you have a bill you didn't know. Oh, by the way, your something is leaking. Yes. And it's simply because you haven't learned how to hold that money physically and energetically. Because how dare you have money and not feel like you have to survive? Okay. There is this element that this is in context, not Lou herself, but I would rather be in survival mode and have to fight for what I need because I understand it and I excel and I thrive there because it's safe. And it's safe because I understand how it operates. I understand how it works. That is a pattern. That is a code. And we can reprogram it. And what I find is I don't want to reprogram it so you're not utilizing where you thrive, but reprogramming it from the outside to start building safety in holding money. And this is so easily done within your business. Simply open up a savings account and take 1%. Start with 1% out of your deposit. Every single business deposit that comes in. So if you get a $100 deposit, $1 goes to the profit account. Okay. This is using the profit first modality. That's what I call it a modality. Your profit first modality. This is where we understand how to stack cash. I'm a certified profit first professional. And I know how to operate this system. It's one of many tools in my toolbox. And it's one of the simplest forms for you to start showing yourself the places you thrive. It's about you starting to teach yourself, to show yourself that it's safe to hold money. And sometimes what happens is when we get into this energy, just going to backtrack for a second. When we get into this energy of like, I make money or money comes in and something goes wrong, that becomes a belief. And it's great when we can shift that belief into something stronger and more powerful, which is more of an element of like, I get to be this way. However, I want to. I get to be in the energy of it always gets to go good, and I'm prepared for when something doesn't. But again, a lot of our patterns, people don't even acknowledge or know they're going through. Kim says, I've been doing the 1% when I get paid now for about 5 to 6 months and it feels good. Kim, you're ready to opt up. I want you to optimize. I want you, so I call opt up. I'd love for you to move that to 2 or 3% now. You got this. I know you can do this. Okay. 100%. So from this piece, I want you to know there are patterns around your money, and the pattern is energetic. And we can tend to first start fixing that pattern, adjusting that pattern, shifting that pattern by doing something strategic with the flow of your money. Money is called currency for a reason. There is a current that it flows through. Energetic is current. Money is energetics. Okay, I just feel like my big fat Greek wedding there. How the dad would always say something like that. This means this, so this must mean this. So with this, I want you to understand that there's going to be times where you don't see your patterns. There'll be times where the patterns are brought up to you and into your life and into your awareness. And it's a time for you to actually go, this doesn't feel right anymore, and do what this incredible human being did, which was come into the energy of, I think there's a pattern here. Do you see it, Lou? Is this normal? When we are raised or we operate in the energy of fighting for what we need, when we thrive, when we thrive in the energy of having to survive, it will show up in our money. And until we realize that we are safe and happy and can thrive without trying to survive, that's when everything changes. And the way that I work with my clients and change this is through actual strategy, tangible actions. This is what we do inside the Cash Club. Okay? We help you understand how your money flows. We help you energetically adjust so that you feel safe across the board. Because there does come a time in your money, in the operations of your money, that when you feel safety and you learn that you don't have to be in survival mode to thrive, that's where things change. A lot of people in the world call this a quantum leap. Whether it is or not, doesn't matter to me. It's just, that's what a lot of people call it. Like, oh my God, I quantum leaped. Yeah, because you learned that you don't need to just thrive to survive. You can live in safety and thrive. You can build freedom and thrive. This is what I invite you to do today. So step one today is to literally be in the energy of like, open a savings account in your business and move 1% of every single deposit into your business savings account. So you get $1,000 today, you're going to move $10. Okay. You won't even notice the money gone. But there are a lot of people out there that are making money, but they don't know how to hold it. And people think that's just an energetic thing. No, it's a structure thing. And when we can build a structure that supports our energetic moves, when it supports our frequency, it supports our currency, then we can thrive. So is it an energetic thing that when money comes in, something comes up and you have to spend that money? Yes. It's a pattern. It's a belief. It's a habit. And it's built on this space of you were born to thrive in survival. You almost get off on thriving in survival. Well, it's time to change that. It is time to change that. And we can do that by creating the structure in our business. So if you want more information on the Cash Flow Club, okay, it's a membership, no commitment, come in once, stay forever, or leave. I want to see you in my DMs. You can DM me club and we'll get that information over to you. Now, tomorrow, we will be back here at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So just to recap, Money Talks with Lou Clark is coming back every single day. We are here to stay. We gave it a trial run for 2 weeks to see how it felt and then cleared the schedule. So 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Unless we're traveling or something's coming up, we'll definitely let you know. But I hope you tune in tomorrow. Turn on the notifications for Lou Clark wherever you are on social media and put it in your calendar. Ask me questions. Feel free to DM me your questions, or if you're on Instagram, you can go to my link in bio and you'll see SpeakPipe there. You can go ahead and leave an audio, no name, no email, no nothing is needed. You can just leave it. Or again, DM me wherever you are on social media. And I'm happy to bring those questions to the call and get them answered for you. Until tomorrow, look at your patterns, because they're probably not serving you in the way that they could be serving you so much more to be making so much more money. Okay. It's not about just making money, though. It's about holding it and stacking it. And we'll talk about that on a coming call. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.